Watching this right now, this is a wake-up call. Because far too many of us are walking through life settling. Settling in relationships, settling in jobs, settling with the way we talk to ourselves, treat ourselves, and allow others to treat us. You become what you tolerate, you are what you settle for. Let that sink in. Settling isn't always the big dramatic thing. It's subtle, it's quiet, it sounds like at least they don't shit. It's not my dream job, but it pays my bills. They didn't mean to hurt me, they are just going for something. Maybe I'm asking for too much. No. You are not asking for too much. You are just asking the wrong people. Settling happens the moment you start lowering your standards just to keep the peace, to avoid being alone, or to feel accepted. But here's the truth. Peace without self-respect isn't peace. It's people-pleasing. Let's get honest. Why do we settle? Fear of being alone? Like we are more afraid of solitude than we are of staying stuck. But there's nothing lonelier than being in the wrong situation. Lost self-worth, like we accept the bare minimum when we don't believe we deserve more. When your inner voice is critical or dismissive, it teaches you to accept crumbs and call it love. Familiarity? Like we stick with what's known, even if it hurts, because the unknown feels scarier. But don't let comfort trap you. Comparison. We see friends in relationships, people getting promotions, and we think we are behind, so we force a version of success that doesn't even align with who we are. When you settle, you slowly chip away at your potential. You lose your voice, you stop dreaming, you stop asking for more because a part of you starts to believe this is all there is. You end up burned out in a job that drains you, stuck in a relationship where love feels like a transaction, surrounded by people who clap for your survival, not your growth. And the worst part, you start blaming yourself. But let me remind you of something powerful. You are allowed to outgrow people, jobs, and mindsets that no longer serve you. You are allowed to say, I deserve better, and mean it. Let's talk about solutions. Here's how you stop settling and start reclaiming your power. First, get clear on what you want. Not what your friends have, not what your family expects, what you want. If it's peace, love, freedom, growth, name it. Define your non-negotiables. Second, audit your life. What in your life feels like heavy right now? What are you constantly justifying, explaining, or hoping will change? That's the area where you're likely settling. Third one, strengthen your self-respect. This isn't about arrogance, it's about knowing your value. Respect yourself enough to walk away when something no longer aligns with who you are becoming. Fourth one, learn to say no. Okay, no to people pleasing, no to half effort, no to almost relationships, no to situationships that drain you and confuse you. Fifth one, surround yourself with mirrors, not blindfolds. You need people who reflect your worth back to you, not people who keep you small so they feel bigger. Let me leave you with this. There's no reward at the end of your life for suffering silently. You don't get a trophy for how long you stayed in a place that was beneath you. You don't become more lovable by shrinking, and you don't become stronger by pretending you are okay with less. Raise your standards, not because you are ungrateful, but because you are finally ready to treat yourself with the love and respect you have always deserved. Stop settling. Start showing up as the version of yourself that knows their worth. The life you want, it starts with the standards you set today. If this resonates with you, share it with someone who needs this message. And remember, you are not too much. You have just been asking too little of your life. And this was the message of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And that's it. I see you in the next video. Bye.